What's up, you guys? This is MCLegoboy here with the last of the mini-series. And the reason why is because, well, the mini-series kind of ended. This was in 2004. And I don't know why, but, like, they just stopped making them. There were a few more that I think kind of went into 2006. Like, they ended up lasting that long. But they were never really advertised. I mean, these had the mini logo that went down the side. It came in a box. Like these other ones that they ended up coming out with, they were mini models, but they were all in poly bags and they were promotional items, or they were never really given away. I mean, they you had to search and store. Yeah, like it was really hard to get a hold of them, and so I think that was like really not a good idea. I mean, these were fun little models. Kids liked them. I'm pretty sure they did. But, you know, I guess they just stopped. So. But anyway, we'll be doing what we've done with the last two mini models. And like the planet says, just go each one at a time, around 2 to 3 minutes. So, anyway, let's get on with it. Alright, here we are with 4492 Star Destroyer. And that's about it. I mean, there's no playability other than kind of swooshing, and even then these guys go really slow. And, you know, the only other model of an Imperial Star Destroyer of the time, back in 2004, was the giant 2003. I think it was actually introduced in 2002, though. That ginormous Ultimate Collector's model, which I have, and I am so proud of it. But, you know, I mean, this was your chance to actually get one of these now. And so, and I'm not saying that it's not true to the model, but I think, like, the amount of dark gray that's in it is way overdone. And then, like, what's up with this thing? I don't even know what this is supposed to be. I think these might be, like, those front guns that are supposed to be there. I know that these 4 are supposed to be the guns. And also, like, how are they getting 4 guns here whenever in the MIDI model, like the MIDI one from 2011, how come that one only had 3? So, I don't get it. I really don't. Now, I mean, the ones in the MIDI model were a little more detailed, but they didn't go out this far. Like, the guns did never go this far out, so I don't know. But, you know, I mean, you got your deflector shield balls there, and you got some stuff there. You got your engines back there, so, I mean, it still is that. It's even got a giant dome right there that was not in the Ultimate Collector model, but that's because there was a base stand area that was supposed to go there. So there is no docking bay area though. So anyway, go on to the next one. We move on to 4493 Sith Infiltrator, and this is Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator. Now, I'm not sure how many ships are really like this. I mean, Count Dooku, he uses a solar sailor. Darth Vader just kind of goes around in Star Destroyers. So, and I don't really know what Sidious ever used to move around other than shuttles. So, I mean, this is the only Sith Infiltrator that has a model. I know that there were others. You know, I do remember that there was the Force Unleashed, that ship. I don't know what it was called, but it was some sort of a Sith ship of some sort. It's kind of weird looking, but anyway, so yeah, you got a printed piece up there for the top, and you got a printed piece back here for the back. It does open, just barely. It's hard to open, but it's a mailbox piece if you're that interested. And the wings do kind of close up, but they look weird, so I think this model is really intended to have the wings stay open all the time, even though whenever it's in land mode, these things do kind of fold up. But, I mean, that really looks weird. But these things are supposed to fold up whenever it's flying, as you can see right there. And then whenever it's landed, or it's in land mode and stuff like that, it does that. So, not much else to the set, but this one has a lot more playability to where you can really swoosh it, so. We'll move on to the next one. Now we move on to 4494 Imperial Shuttle. And I think this is the best model out of them all, because, I mean, I don't know, I think it's got some of the most playability out of it. The next one that I'll be reviewing in here, this, not a bad model at all, but, you know, this one, I mean, the wings, you can fold them up, you can bring them back down, and, I mean, it's got a printed piece on there. So, I mean, there's really nothing else to the set. Now, I don't remember there being guns here. There never were. At least I don't think there were. There might have been. But I'm pretty sure not. But, you know. You know, I may have this placed incorrectly. This back wing. Let's see. I do. I ended up popping this thing off, and it's sometimes hard for me to tell based on this front picture, of course. So now it actually looks a little better, but you know, back there had little blue boosters on there. It even had little legs for you to land on, so. And, I mean, you never actually saw this thing going around fighting and stuff like that. It was just a shuttle, and you saw it go to the Death Star, come out of it, start a shark, go to the Death Star, so. But anyway, we'll move on to the next model. So here we are with 4495 ATTE. I don't remember why I ever had two of these, but I had two of them. I mean, I really don't remember why. I guess one of them was given to me as a gift, I know that. And then the other one might have also been a gift. You know, like, whenever you have elementary school Christmas gift exchange things, or I guess now with, like, public school and the, like, winter holiday crap. So, you know. But anyway, you know, does this, does that, not much more. I mean, the legs can be moved if they need to be moved. And what I like about this is that it did use the green there. I still don't know why this remake of an Episode 2 ATTE has the windscreen be clear. Now, my only guess is that it's green whenever it's on Geonosis because they need some sort of view screen that comes up and so they can still see even though there's all this dust that's flying around. Now, that's a theory. Not quite sure if it's true or not. But I even remember seeing him in the movie. It was a green thing, so don't know. But got some more nice printed pieces, so. But really, other than that, there's not much more to the set. I mean, each one of these models, I mean, has been fairly static, and there's not a lot of playability you can do out of this. This thing's a slow-moving craft, so. But it's nice to put up next to your gunship, so, you know, it's cool. So, we'll move on to the next one. So you take all the pieces of the ship that LEGO did not provide for you, and you got yourself the cloak ship. So, yeah. I don't think there was ever a cloaking ship ever in the 3 Star Wars movies. I know they had it in the Clone Wars, but, you know, nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's like they could have given us a Geonosis battle thing. They could have given us a Naboo ship. They could have given us something else, but they didn't. So, anyway, I guess we might as well just get all the other models out here. Now, they did have a promotional TIE Fighter that came with this. If you ordered all of the ships online or from LEGO Magazine, like direct from a LEGO place other than a LEGO store. But it was like a very tiny model. I think it even like just came in a poly bag, and it was a TIE Fighter. But, I mean, you know, it's another mini model, and it had the little mini logo swoosh thing on the side, and it's like, I want it. Still have never gotten it, and I still kind of want it because it was one of the mini sets that was around at that time. So, but anyway, like, these ones were all just kind of okay models. They weren't the best. There wasn't a specific one that I was always playing with. It's not like it's the Millennium Falcon. It's not like it's a gunship. It's not like it's pod racers. It's not like it's not like it's really anything. I mean, slow-moving ship. Just a plain old shuttle. Slow-moving vehicle. This thing, you only ever see it go and land. It doesn't ever fight. So, I mean, that's whenever you bring an imagination to it all, but still. They're just not the best models. I think they could have definitely done better, like, say, given us a Naboo Starfighter. That would have been a cool model, probably. So, also just kind of looking up at other possible models that they could have done. You know, a cloud car or something. I don't know. I mean, that thing doesn't really do much either, but it's a fast-moving ship, so. But anyway, you know, these ones, not as crucial to get, especially since there was no little extra model. I mean, you know, so. But I do remember that they did release other mini models for Episode 3. I never got any of them, and the reason why is because they weren't heavily advertised. They were just kind of there. It's like if you were lucky enough, you go to a Toys R Us or something, well, they give you a model because you spent X amount of dollars on Lego Star Wars. And that was about as close as you could get to getting those things. I mean, I know that they had Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, they had an ARC 170, they had a it was called Wookiee Attack, but it was really the Corporate Alliance tank droid. And they also had a TIE Defender, or Interceptor, actually. A TIE Interceptor, not a Defender. Defender is that weird tri thing, so. But anyway, I'm going off topic, really. So, I mean, they're still not bad models, but they could have been better by them being different ships, or vehicles, or something. So, anyway, this has been MCLegoboy. See you guys.